Hello students, welcome to another English class for SSC CGL practice set. In today's class, we are going to continue with the practice of important previous year questions of SSC CGL, and we will be continuing the questions of articles in our second English class as well. Let's begin our class then. Coming to the first question. The police asked us about our movements on a night of a crime. This question has arrived in SSC CGL 2021. That means this is a previous year question of 2021. Let's read the question once more. The police asked us about our movements on a night of a crime. Very easy to understand that the error is lying in part 3. Now let me tell you why. Clearly here it is written on a night of a crime. Now see, when we are saying we are just making it generalized. We are just making it average, normal. But what is our main target? You have to use the when we are making something or mentioning something specific, and we have to use a or an, that is indefinite, when we are making something just general or nothing, something special or particular. But here we are talking about a particular night when the crime has happened, which is definitely something particular. So we have to use definite article because we are making it definite. So definitely here the error is lying in part 3, and the sentence will be: the police asked us about our movements on the night of. And now this sentence has another error in this third part as well. Now what's that? Another part that is having a. Now we are talking about a particular night where a crime, on which day a particular crime or a particular incident happened. Hence, we should never say the night is a general day, so we'll never write down a. And on that night, a particular incident happened. So the incident is happening on a day which is getting specific, and on that day an incident is happening for which the day is getting mentioned, the day is getting particular. Hence, the incident is also getting definite. Hence, this a is also incorrect and it will be the. So the correct sentence is: the police asked us about our movements on the night of the crime. That means on a particular night, a crime has happened, and the police is asking us, or the police has asked us about the particular night when the crime happened. So here in this sentence, both night and crime, both the incidents, both the activities are getting specified, and hence we have to use definite article the. Hope this question is clear to you. Moving to the next question. I'm requesting all of you, please reread the question. It is very, very essential to read the question at least twice or thrice whenever you are getting a question. And please don't jump into the answer or conclusion immediately. Please don't. And keep this in mind that along with a dictionary meaning, along with the literal meaning, a question has a grammatical meaning as well. And we should focus both the type, both the dictionary and the literal meaning. So only dictionary meaning will not help you. We have to have the idea of the literal meaning, that is the dictionary one, and also the grammatical meaning. Both are very much necessary to answer our questions. Okay. Let's read the question then. Next question. Habit of regular saving helps us during bad times. This question has occurred on SSC CGL 2022. Habit of regular saving helps us during bad times. Very easy to find out. The error is lying in part 4, where we are not only specifying time, we are specifying on what time, specifically bad time. So we are actually mentioning something. We are actually particularizing something. So naturally we have to write: habit of regular saving helps us during the bad times. Yes, you're absolutely correct. So it is not that habit of saving helps us on any time or at any time. It helps us during the specific bad times. So we have to use definite article the, because as per we have discussed in the previous class that whenever we are mentioning something, whenever we are making something specific, we have to use definite article the. Hope this question is clear to you. Let's move to the next question. Moving to the next question. During an earthquake, it is advised to take cover above a table to save your life. This question has occurred on SSC CGL 2022. Let's read the question once more. During an earthquake, it is advised to take cover above a table to save your life. Now, let me tell you one thing for this kind of a question. Whenever you're facing questions like this, where you're actually getting a lot of options, please don't get worried. Please don't think that you're getting accustomed with a lot of options. As per I have told you in the previous class that we usually get 3 types of question. 1, where you have to find out the error in a sentence. 2, a sentence will be given along with the error which will be marked to you and you have to just correct the sentence. And 3, where both the things you have to do at the same time. That is, you have to find out the error and also you have to correct that part. And the same thing is happening for this type of question. In this type of questions, 2 categories. 1, you have to find out the error and also correct it. And 2, a sentence is being divided into 3 to 4 parts. Here the sentence is divided into 4 parts. And these 4 parts are given the options as A, B, C and D. And you have to choose the correct option which is having the error. You have to choose the option which is having the error, or you have to choose the option where the error is lying and the corrected form of that option. Both the things can come and you have to check the question, and the vital thing, you have to check the options, which is even more vital. Unless and until you are sure about the options, you won't be able to choose the correct one. So 2 type of thing you need to keep in mind. 1, either you have to choose the corrected form of the error part, or 2, you have to choose the error part, you have to choose the corrected form, and you have to choose the option of the corrected form. I hope I could clear this. Don't worry even if you get mixed up, even if you get confused, don't worry. We'll face this kind of questions often. This is just the second class of article. We'll have 2 more classes on article, and not only on article, we will be having multiple classes on various chapters of English SSC CGL previous year questions. Naturally, you'll get an idea, and this conception of questions will actually get stuck in your mind, and naturally, you will be able to understand this definitely a little more. Well, coming back to this question, and let's reread the question again and let's see the options. During an earthquake, it is advised to take cover above a table to save your life. And the options? Option A, you have to find where the error is lying. Cover above a table. Option C, it is advised to take. Option number B, during an earthquake. And option D, to save your life. Now let me tell you one thing before I jump into the answer. You may think that why option C is before option B? Is it just a typing mistake of me? Actually, no. Often you will see this kind of questions in the examination paper as well, where the options are actually given in a jumbled way. The options are not given in a serial way or consecutive way. It is done just to make us confused, just to trigger us to choose the incorrect option. So please be confident, please be sure that you're reading everything and making your mind cool before jumping into the conclusion. Okay, first let us find from this part of the sentence where the error is lying, then we'll go to the option part. During an earthquake, it is advised to take cover under a table. That is, whenever we are having an earthquake, we are having any kind of any jerk, or whenever we are scared, we usually take the cover under the table because it is below the table and above is over the table. So when there is any problem happening, if we stand or sit above something, we won't get any shelter. It's not protective towards us. We are actually taking shelter under the table to protect ourselves, right? So here the same thing is happening. It is advised us to take the shelter to sit under a table to save our life. So the error is lying in this part of the sentence, cover above a table. Now let's find out cover above a table is in which option, A, B, C or D, and clearly we can see the option is lying in part A. Option A, cover above a table, which we are going to replace with the word cover under a table. So this is how we have to correct it. See, the questions are not at all much difficult. I'm not saying that all the questions are easy, and I'm not saying that all the questions are difficult. There's a mix and match, but majority of the questions are actually easy. And if we have a generous practice, then definitely we can crack it easily. But the twist is actually in the presentation and structure of the question, that how the question has been arranged and presented in front of you. The basic question is easy. Solving the question is actually easy. But the presentation of the question in front of you is actually the twisted point, which actually triggers us to make the mistake. And our point is, we are not going to make these mistakes, and we are going to be enough confident about these things. Hope this question is clear to you. Moving to the next question. Next question. She often accuses him for a lack of morality. She often accuses him for a lack of morality, and it's a question of 2022. That means 2022 CGL previous year's question. She often accuses him for a lack of morality, and we can clearly see that the error is lying in this part, for a lack of morality, because we are actually specifying it that for which reason she is accusing him. She is accusing him for a particular reason, right? So the reason is lack of morality, and whenever we are specifying it, it cannot be a, it has to be the, for the lack of morality. And a lack of morality is lying in option number B, and the correct option that we need to choose, where the incorrect part of the sentence is option number B. Hope this sentence is clear to all of you. Moving to the next question. Please make sure that you're reading this question quite a number of times, because this one is a really different one. SSC CGL 2022's question. There is a whole world out there that is invisible from the naked eye. There is a whole world out there that is invisible from the naked eye. And the options given to us are A, B, C, and D, where the error is lying. And let me declare you that this sentence is actually having no error, and the sentence is absolutely grammatically correct. So in this kind of situation, where the sentence is having no error, we have to choose the option of no error. And if the option is not given in the question directly, then separate option will be given for no error or NA, and we have to choose that option. So this sentence is absolutely correct with no error. Moving to the next question. All right, before moving to the next question, let me just explain this sentence to you if anyone feels confused regarding the meaning of the sentence. Well, the sentence is saying there is a whole world out there that is invisible from the naked eye. That means there is a lot of things in this world around ourselves, which we have not seen yet, which is not even visible to us. That means there is a lot of things happening, but not in front of our eyes. We have not yet seen them, we have not yet observed them, we have not yet understood them, we have not yet actually become the evidence of those incidences. So that is the exact meaning of the sentence, that there are a lot of things happening, there are a lot of things existing on this earth which we have not seen yet, and those things are happening behind our eyes, behind our vision, behind our back. I hope the literal meaning of the sentence is clear to all of you, and according to the grammatical meaning of the sentence, this sentence is having no error. Moving to the next question. How to solve the problems is the main concern of the organizers at the moment. How to solve the problems is the main concern of the organizers at the moment. SSC CGL 2021's question. Now this is a very easy and much convenient question. Still, let me explain you once more. How to solve the problems is the main concern of the organizers at the moment. Very easy to find out that the option is lying in part number 1. Now let me tell you why. See, in this question, in this part, we are using definite article the. That means we are specifying it. How to solve the. Then we are writing problems S. When we are writing problems, that means it is plural. When it is plural, that means a lot of problem has occurred. So if a lot of problem has occurred, then all the organizers will get concerned, of course. But here it is written, the main concern, another specified definite article the. So when we are writing the main concern, that means we are specifying definite article the twice. The problems, the main concern. That means it is not plural, it is not innumerous problem, it is only one problem. The problem. That means the organizers are actually confused, the organizers are actually concerned with one particular problem and with not innumerous problems. The organizers are actually confused with one particular problem, and for that one problem we are using definite article the, and that is also the main concern of the organizers, right? So basically, if the question was written in this way, how to solve the problems is the concern of the organizers, the sentence would have been literally correct but grammatically incorrect. But when we have put the word main, how to solve the problems is the main concern of the organizers, then the sentence is both literally and grammatically incorrect. From both the aspects, the sentence is getting incorrect. To make it correct, we have to make the problem definite. So how can we make the problem definite? We have to omit the letter S from problem, because we are talking about a particular problem, and when we are talking about one particular problem, it's singular, and naturally we have to omit the letter S and make problem singular. So the correct sentence is, how to solve the problem is the main concern of the organizers at the moment. Hope this question is clear to all of you. Moving to the next question. One major reason for the popularity of television is that most people like to stay at home. This question is of 2021 CGL previous year question. Let's reread this question. One major reason for the popularity of television is that most people like to stay at home. Very easy to find out that where the error is actually lying in. Most of the people. And the error is lying naturally in part 3. One major reason for the popularity of television is that most of the people like to stay at home. Not most people, we say most of the people. That means there are a lot of people, amongst them most of the people, not everyone, but majority people or most of the people, 98% people, for example. So television has become very popular nowadays because majority of the people like to stay at home, and when they're staying at home, they have to spend time, and they love to spend time by watching television. Hence, television has become so popular. Hope the sentence is clear to all of you. Moving to the next question. A senior doctor expressed concern about physicians recommended the vaccine. A senior doctor expressed concern about physicians recommended the vaccine. This is a question of SSC CGL 2020. Now let's try to solve this question. This is a little different. Let's try to be specific. Now see, here we are writing a senior doctor. That means that we are talking about one particular doctor. No, we are not talking about one particular doctor. We are talking about one doctor, because a means one. Give me a pen or pencil means give me one pen. So a senior doctor means a is used here as one, but not a particular senior doctor, just a normal general senior doctor. Now let's read the question again. A senior doctor expressed concern about physicians recommended the vaccine. Now let's correct the sentence. Physicians recommended the vaccine. A senior doctor expressed concern about physicians recommended? No. Why? Because the word recommended is a verb, and when it is having ed, it is having past tense in it, and the sentence with this verb here is incorrect, both grammatically and also literally. Literally, it is not creating any such meaning. So the correct sentence is: a senior doctor expressed concern about physicians' recommendation of the vaccine. Not recommended the vaccine. Recommendation, physicians, it's very vital to give this apostrophe S. Physicians' recommendation of the vaccine. I hope this question is clear to you. This was a little different. This had a very short and crisp twist in it, and I hope it was clear. Moving to the next question. Headmaster has instructed the teachers to follow the rules of the school. Headmaster has instructed the teachers to follow the rules of the school. This is a question of SSC CGL 2019. So on 2019 we have faced this question, and it's very easy for us to find out the answer, because someone special, someone definite has instructed the teachers to follow the rules of the school. Henceforth, the error is lying in part 1. Since we are specifying about a person, we are specifically mentioning a person, so we need to add definite article the. The headmaster has instructed the teachers to follow the rules of the school. So can you see how many definite portion is being actually implied on this sentence? The headmaster, the teachers, the rules, the school. Everything is getting appropriate, everything is getting particularized and specific. Hope this question is clear to all of you. Moving to the next question. Let's read the question. He walks as if the earth belonged to him. He walks as if the earth belonged to him. This is another question again from 2019. SSC CGL previous year question of 2019. Let's reread the question. He walks as if the earth belonged to him. The sentence is a very beautiful and enthusiastic and artistic sentence with a lot of expression, attitude and gravity, and a lot of aesthetic vibe in the sentence. Let's read the sentence once more then. He walks as if the earth belonged to him. That means he's walking so confidently, he's walking so elegantly, he's walking with so grace, he's walking so gracefully that it showed that everything belonged to him. He is the owner of everything, he will rock everything. So basically, the sentence is showing us a lot of expression. This is the literal meaning of the sentence. So according to literal meaning, the sentence is correct. But now coming to the grammatical meaning. According to grammatical sense, is the sentence correct? Yes, it is. According to grammatical sense also, the sentence is correct and is having no error. And naturally, we have to choose option number 4, that is no error. The sentence is grammatically absolutely correct. Hope this sentence is clear to you. You will see sometimes you'll face this kind of questions that is really different, literally different from other questions, and it is really it gives us a different kind of a feeling, it gives us a different kind of a vibe, and definitely it creates a different kind of a meaning. So before getting confused and also before jumping into the conclusion, please check the literal meaning of the question and then check the the grammatical meaning of the question twice and then jump into the conclusion. Alright, moving to the next question. Please make sure that you're reading this question at least thrice, because this question is actually not usually this kind of language is used in recent times. In recent time, we don't use this kind of question like hold it, count it twice. We usually don't use this kind of words anymore right now in recent times, but that doesn't mean that this language is extinct. Never. Okay, let's read the question. Even fools, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. Even fools, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. Now this question is really different. We often get confused regarding the dictionary meaning, the literal meaning, the grammatical meaning, or the language of the sentence. Suppose you don't know the meaning of the sentence, or maybe in the sentence, certain words are given to you which is unknown to you. Certain unknown vocabulary words are given to you. Then what will you do in those cases? Will you just run here and there to find questions that how will I be able to solve this and those? No, of course. Then how can you manage yourself to solve these kind of questions? Now let me show you a secret trick. Usually in this kind of questions, the grammatical error is actually focused, because if the literal meaning is focused, usually students are not able to answer those. So usually the grammatical error, the grammatical meaning will help you to find out the error. Now let's try to find out the error where it is residing in. Well, even fools. Here it is written fools. According to noun, it's plural, right? Even fools, when he is written singular pronoun. Holdeth his, singular pronoun. His peace is counted wise. That means when we are starting the sentence, here it is written fools, S, plural. Then we are coming to the next pronoun, which is he, singular, and then again his, singular. That means the sentence is having an error in the singular and plural part. So when we are talking about he and his, that means we are talking about one particular person. And when we are talking about one particular person, we cannot use S. We have to use fool. we cannot use S. And when we are talking about one person, average per one person, we have to use indefinite article a, because we are talking about one person. So actually, where the error is lying? The error is lying in part 3. According to part 3, even fools is incorrect. So the correct sentence is even a fool, because we are omitting S and we are writing a. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. That means, even if we are not sure about the literal meaning of the sentence, we are able to solve the question with the help of the grammatical meaning and grammatical structure of the sentence. So this was a really different and a twisted one. I hope the sentence is clear to you. Well, that's all for article questions for this class. See you in the next class with the remaining important previous year questions of articles. Thank you.